Hi Sofia and Sarah, Daddy here again. Where is Luna? Luna, out here. Luna, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, Luna's playing downstairs. Alright, okay, how are you today, Sofia and Sarah? Okay, today Daddy got a book for you. I borrowed from the library also. This book is about a chicken. Okay, let's read this, okay? So this book is called Licken. Right? By Mera, Alperin, and Nafiz. Are you ready? Let's start. On a sunny farm, there lived a fuzzy yellow chick called Licken. He was happy and hoppy, but he wasn't the brightest chicken in the coop. You know what's a coop? A coop is like a chicken nest, domestic chicken, you know, it's like a chicken house, home for the chickens. Where's my hat? I can't find my hat. But she's actually wearing her hat, right? Silly chicken. One warm autumn day, Licken was skipping through the woods when suddenly an acorn dropped from a tree and bounced off his head. Click, clack, clong! Oh, my feathers! Was that a piece of sky? He squeaked. Help! Oh, help! Trembling, Licken scurried back to the hen house, squawking, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" What a silly chicken. What's all this noise? Clucked Henny Penny. The sky is falling, panted Licken. It went click, clack, clong right on my head. Henny Penny dropped her spectacles. Dear me, she gasped. We must tell the king. He'll know what to do. So Licken and Henny Penny ran over to the dark pond, squawking and clucking. The sky is falling. We must find the king. Did I hear the sky is falling? Quacked Ducky Lucky. Yes, it fell on my head. Click, clack, clong, said Licken. What will we do? Cried Ducky Lucky. The king will save us, Henny Penny clucked. We must find him at once. So Licken, Henny Penny, and Ducky Lucky dashed off again, squawking, clucking, and quacking. The sky is falling. We must find the king. The sky is falling, gobbled Turkey Lucky. Quick, take cover! He leaped into the bushes to hide. What a cowardly turkey, right? There's no time to lose, cried Licken. We must hurry to town to find the king. So Licken, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lucky charged down the path, shouting, The sky is falling! We must find the king! But it wasn't the king they saw. It was Foxy Loxy. What seems to be the matter, my fine feathered friends? Grinned Foxy Loxy. The sky is falling, puffed Licken. We must tell the king. Foxy Loxy licked his lips. Poor little birds, he smirked. Come with me and I'll help you find the king. Do you think you should trust Foxy Loxy? Remember, fox are very cunning and fox eat chickens for food. So you have to be careful, right? Cannot trust. They have to be careful. We don't have to be careful because we are big. Okay, we are bigger than a fox. Okay, but a fox can eat a chicken, so they have to be careful. Maybe there's a trick up the fox sleeves, right? Hi, Luna. There you go, Luna's here. Come, sit down here, sit down here. Sit down here. Okay, listen to my story. Listen to my story about chicken. Alright, about chicken and a fox. Your tail is already like a fox, you know. Bushy tail. Right, Luna's tail like a fox, right? Okay. And so, Foxy Loxy led the search for the king. The animals started in the bookshop. The king's not here, said Foxy Loxy, peeping into a recipe book. Why would you find the king in a recipe book, right? And I don't see him here. How frightful, Foxy Loxy muttered. He's not under here too. Now I remember where the king is, Foxy Loxy said with a sly smile. I invited him to my den for dinner. Oh, do say you'll join our feast. He invited the king. Do you think he really invited the king to his den? Den is like a house for the fox, like fox den, lion's den, right? So a house for these mammals. Okay. But do you think the king is going over to the fox den to have dinner? Or do you think the fox is trying to trick all these birds back to his den so that he can eat them? What do you think, Sofia and Sarah? Right? I think he's trying to trick them. Let's find out. Don't worry, my tasty little friends. It's not much further to my den, chuckled Foxy Loxy, starting to drool. Drool. He must be very hungry, right? That's why he drools. Foxy Loxy opened the door and the birds waddled slowly inside. It was cold and dark in the Foxy Loxy's den. I don't see the king, muttered Henny Penny. Perhaps he's running late. I can't see anything at all, whispered Chicken Licken. Then Foxy Loxy lit the chandelier. It's almost time for dinner, he purred. What's for dinner? Asked Ducky Lucky. Do you know what's the meaning of chandelier? Chandeliers are pretty lights, okay? They normally hang from the ceiling and they have tiny crystals on it, alright? And there's light, and the light will bounce off the crystal, making the whole room bright. Okay, normally in very big houses, okay, they have chandeliers. Okay, but in this Foxy Loxy's den, the chandeliers, instead of having lights, he use candles, right? Okay, because they are animals. You are! Cried Foxy Loxy, and he leaped at the birds. Help! They all cried. Help! Oh no! He's going to eat all of them. And they squawked and screeched and fluttered and flapped until the whole den shook and the chandelier fell click, clack, clong onto Foxy Loxy's head. Oh dear. It must be very heavy, right? The chandelier fall on his head. It must have hurt really bad, right? Yikes! Shrieked Foxy Loxy. The sky really is falling! And he dashed away as fast as he could, straight into the king. Greetings, crowed the king. What's this I hear about the sky falling? The whole town is in a flutter. But look, dear friends, the great blue sky is still up there. Chicken Licken gazed up and he saw that the king was right. So the birds hopped, skipped under the bright sky all afternoon, and they never saw Foxy Loxy ever again. The end. What can we learn about this story? I think the lesson for this story is same like, the story about Gingerbread Man. You remember Gingerbread Man? Alright, it's about a fox also. Okay, the fox very cunning. You know what's the meaning of cunning? Cunning means very clever. Okay, but not the good kind of clever. Alright, it's a very bad clever because he's out to trick people. Okay, so don't trust people who are like that. Alright, they are very smart, but they like to trick people, so they are cunning. And fox, okay, they always try to trick the other animals, right? They try to trick the chickens, the ducks, okay, they try to trick the rabbit, they try to trick Gingerbread Man, okay? So be careful of people who are cunning like that. Okay, it's good to be clever, it's good, but right, if you're clever, okay, you don't go out tricking other people, okay? So that's not very nice, right? Okay, what other things can we learn from this story? The sky will not fall, alright? The sky is not an object that it will fall. The sky is space, right? Space can't fall. We are floating in space. We are on Earth, and then our Earth is floating in space. So the sky cannot fall, right? But maybe other rocks from the sky can fall. Okay, so when a rock fell down from the sky, we'll call it a comet. Okay, a comet. Psh, it shoots. And sometimes, okay, meteor or comet, right? So they both are rocks floating around in the sky. So when it gets too close to Earth, right, the gravity of the Earth, you know what's a gravity, Sofia and Sarah? Alright, one day when you go primary school, you will learn about this. Earth has gravity. Okay, it's like a magnet, right? It's like a magnet. For example, look at this book. Alright, if I let go of this book, the book will fall. Right? If I let go of this blanket, okay, Sarah's blanket, I let go, it will fall. It's like as though there's a magnet in the ground. That's what we call gravity. Okay, so when the comet comes too close to Earth, or the meteor comes too close to Earth, alright, the Earth gravity will pull, so the meteor will fall into Earth. And sometimes meteor can be very, very big. So when it hits the ground, it will cause a very big hole. Right? And like for example, You like dinosaurs, right, Sarah? You like dinosaurs. So you know what happened to the dinosaurs? Why all of them die? Because long time ago there was a very huge comet that crashed into Earth. So when the comet is very big, okay, it crashed into Earth, it will cause an explosion. Boom! And then all the dinosaurs die, okay? All the dinosaurs near the comet will die. And not only that, alright, when the comet hit the Earth, alright, there will be a loud explosion, and when there's a loud explosion, there will be a lot of smoke, right? So in the sky, it will be filled with smoke, alright, and if it's very smoky, what happened? Okay, the sun rays cannot penetrate, cannot go through the Earth, and when there's no sun, what happens to the plant? The plant die, right? So when there's no sun, when the plant die, what happens to herbivores? Remember I tell you about herbivores, plants, animals that eat plants, right? What happened when the plants all die? They don't have anything to eat. When they don't have anything to eat, they die, right? And then when the herbivores die, what happens to the carnivores? The carnivores also don't have things to eat, right? All the dinosaurs like T-Rex are carnivores, right? They eat other animals, right? Other dinosaurs that eat plants, right? So he also don't have anything to eat. So what happened to T-Rex and all the other carnivores? They will also die, because sunlight is very important. Without sunlight, all the other animals will die, right? So now you know, right? So one day when you go primary school or when you go secondary school, you will learn about all these things. It is very interesting. Science is very interesting. You will learn about everything. Okay? Wow. See? Luna is very manja, you know. Very manja. You will love to have Luna around, you know. So that's why you have to come back. You have to come back soon. Okay, Sofia and Sarah, that's all for tonight. Okay, I will read you another book tomorrow night, okay? So I really miss you and I really love you a lot, times infinity, and I want you to be back home, okay, Sofia and Sarah? Tell mommy, I want to come back home. I have a house, I have a father, I have a daddy. Okay, send us back home. Okay, Sofia and Sarah? Good night. Daddy love you.